When the latest eruption of the Svartsengi volcanic system in the Reykjanes Peninsula of Iceland happened, it was in a strange location. You can see it here. It's north of the K1. K1 is the crater toward the right. You can see it, different angles of view. And it was spreading in both directions like a butterfly. It first spread from the south to and north. Then this part ceased activity, and we had a new fissure opened several hours later. That is the yellow arrow, which is now the one which is erupting. But before that, for several days, we could see that the earthquakes are rising as if making a pathway for the magma. And they were not in the normal place. They were exactly north of the Stora Skogfell hill. And as you can see here, I'll go again show you, quite north, almost where the Fagradalsfjall was, a little bit even norther and extended. You could see that on the map. I'm now showing you a time lapse of this map of the earthquakes, and then the concentration around that Svartsengi volcanic system. This is a plate boundary. Based on these earthquakes that draw, forces must be applying from these directions on the Eurasian and American plate, and the rupture happened, the fissure happened on the yellow line, along that line. Crossing the both plates, it is practically, in my opinion, at the plate boundary we have this eruption. It's a very interesting thing. That Stora Skogfell is where this plate boundary is. We can see now the eruption is in two locations, on two fissures are happening. They're concentrated, they stabilize themselves, slightly diminishing. But I show you the plate boundary based on my knowledge of geomorphology. That's a plate boundary, in my opinion. And Eurasia-Americas location as Stora Skogfell hill, and that's the direction toward the north. To your right, you could see actually the hills of the Fagradalsfjall volcano eruption of the 2021. Then again, we see the boundary here. I'm showing you again. From here, we go back and show you the bigger picture. As you can see here, this is where the eruption happened. And at the depth, we can see that this is the sheeted dikes, as we call them, and the magma rise into the surface. The cracks in the ground, these are the fault lines created by this extension of the mid-oceanic ridge. You can see a cartoon of it, is an animated cartoon, and then the bigger picture of the convection cells within the mantle separating these plates, and the movements, all these slabs of the plates elsewhere in the world, creating the pool for these plates to be moved. And that is the tectonics of this volcanic eruption. And you see it now clearly how it is.